Hello all, and welcome back to Pokemon. Holy crap, it actually functioned properly. Now we get to test the slightly less... Hang on. These are gonna annoy me. Can I edit them? No, I can't. Not the way I want to. Is that gonna fix all the issues? That'll fix some of the issues. Okay. Well, I'll have to do that later. So, I mostly made the overlay, though I'm now seeing that I think I want to change some of the stuff about the names. Otherwise, it's all good. Also, let's get some music in. Because hopefully it's not going to do anything stupid today, but I don't know for sure. There we go. However, everything else about the overlay is entirely done, so I'm really happy about that. Let's scoot me over a little bit. There we go. Okay. Otherwise, I'm quite happy with this overlay. So, I leveled up all of our Pokemon. Everyone is up to 8, except for Cyndaquil, who's still up to 9. Otherwise, everyone's basically, like, nice and leveled out. So I guess we start actually, like, progressing now, I suppose. I keep trying to press the button to run. Hey, Damasu! Yeah, everyone lived in the last round. Except for, Char, who got immediately one-shotted, because for some reason fire didn't resist ice in Gen 1. The fuck? It was dumb. It was very dumb. We did catch, Rattata. I think I came to this route and we caught the Rattata. I know that on this route we've already caught, our, like, first random encounter, and now I'm having to hold off until we get Headbutt so that we can get some other Pokemon from interactions or fishing or such. Weirdly, even though we've got 2 flying types, only Kruger actually knows any flying type moves. But all of our Pokemon are actually pretty decent. So I went back and looked at... We're named Peaches because we were going to name a Pokemon Peaches in the last game. But I forgot. Because it was a name that Miriam came up with originally for... I don't remember what she originally came up with it for, but she told it to me too late to use it for whatever the intended purpose was. So I said, okay, next time we get, like, a big, massive Pokemon, we'll name it Peaches. And I forgot, because we got a Hitmonchan that was supposed to be named Peaches, and I just didn't name him Peaches, because I'm dumb. So that's why we're named Peaches. Yes, also that, Damasu. So yeah. We have some weird natures. So first of all, Teefs actually has an awesome nature. Because Teefs is getting a... he's losing special attack, which doesn't fucking matter. Or, she is losing special attack because we're never gonna use special attack on a fucking Rattata. And she's getting a speed boost, which is pretty sweet. Unfortunately, Sir Hootson has really bad nature. So he's getting an attack bonus, which isn't bad, but he's getting a special attack negative, and Hoot Hoot can actually learn, like, Confusion really early. So that's kind of shitty for us. Kruger... not great. So the nature basically means that for every nature you have one stat that gets a couple of extra bonus points and one stat that doesn't get as many points as it normally would when you level up. In this game, it's really helpful because the one that you're getting negatives on is in blue and the one you're getting a bonus on is in red. So, like, Kruger has lower defense than a normal Spearow would have.
Have you ever been hit by a giant, genetically engineered gorilla?
He also has higher speed than he would
I
normally
could arrange
have,
it for you.
which is actually pretty good, I think. And then Cyndaquil has the weirdest one, because Cyndaquil is actually a really high attack water type, which was really bad in original Gen 2, but in new Gen 2 is really good. But instead he's going to be really tanky for us, I guess, because he's got a negative to attack but a bonus to defense. I guess we'll just deal with that. It's not that bad, it's just weird. Also, yes, that was good timing, Damaso, I'll give you that. So we haven't actually fought any trainers yet, except for End Cream, so I guess we can... Oh, right, because this youngster Joey or whatever has moved out of the way, so now we can battle him and get the hell out of this place. I don't know about Haley being furious. Also, I may have accidentally overleveled, because these guys are level 4. Well, then let's get greedy with some whatever the hell this move is. Focus energy, now that we're in a game where it works. Yeah, but she didn't go to a con. Hell, there's a con starting now. I love it when that wasn't even a critical hit. Oh my god. Teefs is gonna beat the shit out of this random-ass Rattata. Fuck you, Rattata. Wait, I've got coffee. And I'm out of coffee. That was all of it. It's gone now. Makes me sad. Oops. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm actually kind of proud of this overlay that I threw together last night after the stream. Yes, you can have my number so that we can beat the shit out of you on a regular occasion. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, well, she went to a convention and a what? Conference, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Oof. Oh no, it's level 2. I feel really bad about leveling everyone up now. I didn't realize how low level all these trainers were. Like, it wasn't even that much effort to level everyone up. I'm not in the memory. There's also no one in the memory yet. And I did move myself over a little bit for exactly that reason. I don't want to be in memoriam. That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out, if I can move it somewhere, or if I might just get rid of that thing above the in memory of. That's all of our, like, social media handles and such. But we'll see. I haven't decided yet whether or not I want to get rid of it. I kind of like the idea of having something like it, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I guess technically Haley does have, like, a version of con cred. Oh my god, they only gave me 64 Poké-Dollars for beating up that child. What the hell? Oh, damn it, I thought you were a trainer. Oh, well, there's a new Pokemon. Hey, Caterpie, you adorable little bastard thing. Oh, sorry, Damaso, I was going over that, but I guess you didn't hear. So the way natures work is they really don't matter a ton unless you're doing, like, competitive battling. But the basic idea is that our Rattata has a jolly nature. So when you go over to their stat screen, and I don't remember if they do this for all gens, but they do it in this one, you can see that, there we go, sorry, I'm mirrored, that special attack is blue and speed is red. That means that when Rattata levels up, it won't get quite as much special attack as it should, but it'll get more speed than it should. So I'm gonna end up with a Rattata that has a way lower special attack than any other given Rattata, but it'll have more speed. All natures do the same. They will lower one stat and increase another one, except for, like, 4 random natures that don't give any bonuses or negatives. I just don't remember what any of them are. Also, we've got our Pokemon ability, which I totally didn't check anyone's Pokemon ability.
Amazing!
Why is that behind everything? Thank you, Damasu! God damn it. No, that's not in Pokemon. It's supposed to be in front of... Oh my god. Sir Hootson doesn't have only one leg. Oh, you can't see it in here. You have to hear his Pokedex entry. Hang on. There he is. It always stands on one foot. It changes feet so fast the movement can rarely be seen. Basically, he's pretending to be a flamingo. But he's a badass, apparently, night owl. Wow, I didn't even realize that awful pun. Oh, God! No, so... I have been making a progressive experiment to work more and more with Streamlabs OBS, because there are a lot of things it does that normal OBS doesn't. One issue, though, is that if you try and click on something, if you have something like... Yeah, I didn't realize that initially, Alfcat. It took me a bit. If you have something large that covers the whole screen, even if it's entirely invisible like my Twitch alerts thing, you can't click on anything else. So when I have to edit the overlay, I move it down to the very bottom in front of the background itself. So that's why it sort of showed up right in between the screens, and that was it. Goodbye, Caterpie. I wasn't even paying attention to that fight. I feel a little bit bad. Okay, just keep sending out Caterpies. Kruger would love to eat them. Yeah, I love our night owl. God damn, I feel really bad that I didn't notice that awful pun when y'all convinced me to use Sir Hootson. Okay, there is a tiny, tiny hole in the way there. Okay. This is... So, the game is from the DS, but I'm playing it on a capture card-enabled 2DS. Or not capture card-enabled, it has a mod on it, basically. But this is a DS game. This is technically from the same generation as... Platinum... Was it Diamond and Pearl, and then Platinum were all the same gen? Yeah. This was from the same generation as that. It was a remake of Silver and Gold. This also has the fun, unique feature where you get to have your Pokemon walk behind you, because that's actually really cool, and they only did it in this and Yellow and nothing else. Yeah, I realized it while saying it, which I think makes it that much worse. Sorry, I want to switch Sir Hootson into the front, just because everyone else has got some experience beating the shit out of random Pokemon. Yeah, realizing that hurt me a little bit. Hey, Pidgey, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, don't worry. Oh yeah, so Sir Hootson did pick up Hypnosis, which is pretty sweet, actually. Like, he's probably gonna be the most important thing we use for trying to catch other Pokemon. I also just realized that we are insanely weak to... Electric. What the hell? Damasu, what in the blue hell is that? Because it sounds awful. Oh, that was like no experience. Okay. Okay, so this is our second to... Well, this is basically our last chance to catch a Geodude. Thankfully... this cave has a very high Geodude spawn chance. Like, it's higher than... I'm not going to say what it's higher than, because if I say that, then we won't get the... We'll get the other thing. Come on. Yes! Oh, I have. I'm just... Oh, Fruit Punch. I read that as Fruit Pouch, and I was like, the fuck is a Fruit Pouch? Okay, good. Whew. Okay, Okay, so I know last time when we thought we were going to catch a Geodude, the plan was to name it, Madude, but that was also when we were under the assumption that we were going to get a male Geodude. If we catch this one, it's going to be female. Can we go Madude, like double A? While I try desperately to not accidentally hit the runaway button again. Why heavy arms? No, stop. Stop avoiding my dudette. Yeah, that might actually be pretty good. Stop avoiding my hypnosis, you jackass. There we go. Okay. This is probably going to be the thing that carries us through our whole gym battle. Go, Pokeball! Oh shit, I only have 2 Pokeballs. Okay, whew! Maudude! Ow. Somehow just clicked my teeth there. Elfcat, I'm afraid if I try and say... Wow, I really, clipped my teeth. Most people may not notice, but a closer look revealed that there are many Geodude around. Oh, really? The Pokedex entry is they're everywhere. They're in the walls. Okay. So, I actually, weirdly, the thing that's now come to mind is that I feel like after reading all of these, I keep shortening them all down to, Maud in my head. Would Maud be a good one? Because she's got, she's an angry old woman who just never leveled up. Or an angry old Geodude female? I don't know what the hell to call a female Geodude. Yeah, I saw it was female Demacia, that's why I was trying to figure out, because I couldn't go with Madude. I mean, yeah, that's basically Maud. That's sort of where I came from. Yeah, I like Maud. Where's the U? Oh, wait, right, I have to do it actually properly punctuated. Okay, now we can get the hell out of this awful cave. Maud is totally asleep, isn't she? Yup, still asleep. Okay. Well... Oh, shit. There's another new zone right here. Okay. Is this a new route? Wait, hang on. Am I wrong? I thought this was another route, because this has different Pokemon on it. Okay, this is a different route. It just didn't call it out for some reason. Okay, but I only have 1 more Pokeball, so I'm gonna go back and grab us some more Pokeballs so that I don't potentially lose a Pokemon. Also, so I can heal, Maud. And maybe get some experience on them, on her. It's like, I actually know her gender. I can stop, trying to Hey, Bellsprout, you fucking weirdo. Oh shit, that means we're on a different route. Okay. Well, okay then. Sir Hootson, you are going to be my answer to this Bellsprout. I love that it doesn't call out the... I thought it called out the routes better on this game, but I guess it doesn't. Male Bellsprout. Oh god, okay. Need to not kill it now. So we put it to sleep. I love it when hypnosis works. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, now then. Last Pokeball. Male Bellsprout name. I mean, we could return to the theme from last time of Nightmare Face. We never actually used Nightmare Face. Oh, thank god it stayed in the ball. Oh, we never used Nightmare Face last game. Even though its body is extremely skinny, it's blindingly fast when catching its prey. Because it's a carnivorous awful flower demon thing. Okay, nickname. Any suggestions from chat? I mean, while I wait for chat suggestions, I'm really quickly going to oh god. This one. I'm gonna set up Pokemon 5, because I didn't do that when we caught Maud. Geo. Big Ben? Okay. Big Ben sounds okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That actually sounds pretty decent. Big... Where's the G? Okay, there's that. And let me go do his name real quick. There we go. We've got Cyndaquil, Sir Hootson, Tiefs, Kruger, Maud, and Big Ben. That seems like a decently named team, honestly. Right, except now we're gonna get beaten up every time that I try and run through this fucking grass. Hey, Pidgey. I like how I have 2 Pokemon on the team who are asleep now. Go, Cyndaquil, use Water Gun. I'm probably never going to get over saying that phrase. I saw a Geo Girl, but since then I haven't seen anything from you, Damasu. Did you say something that, like, Twitch Auto Mod would have tried to clear? Nope, not seeing anything. What was wrong with it? Because I don't even see an auto moderation request on my side. Oh, I don't believe there are any official rules for Pokemon breeding. I know that one person that, when I looked it up, they basically say they treat it as a new route, so you can do 1 Pokemon breeding, and that's it. Personally, I probably won't do anything with it, because I don't care. Like, any eggs that you just get and are handed by NPCs and stuff are totally fine. No, not 18. I want, like, 10. Yes. There we go. Okay. Wait, did that give us the Premier Ball? Or do we need to buy 11 for that? Oh, good. That guy gave us a free Premier Ball. Sweet. Good. And now we need to try and grind up Maud and Big Ben to be, like, decently usable Pokemon. We'll see if that actually works. Like, Maud, honestly, we're really going to need to be able to deal with Falkner. Because I'm really concerned about him. Like, really honestly. I think he's going to be shitty. Wow, that was a crit? Ooh, this is going to be a slow fight. Especially if he just keeps using String Shot. Please keep using String Shot, it'll make my life so much easier. Come on, just keep smacking him upside the head. Just keep smacking. Okay. That's fine, Caterpie, you fucking weirdo. Ugh. Oh, right, I'm out of coffee. Like, reached over to grab my coffee thing, like, shake it, and go, oh, it sounds empty. It's like, you know it's empty, you idiot. You drank it. Further proof that Haley is still indeed alive. Unhappy, but alive. Also, that Caterpie did not use a single tackle, and then we immediately found a new Pokemon. Awesome. What the fuck? You okay? Hey, Cosmo. What? Oh. Sure, thank you. Oh, you actually couldn't hear her? Well, that's impressive work on the mic's part, because I can't get it to do that when I want it to. Yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna go so slow. Okay, so even with a crit, they can't actually seem to kill us. Okay. Still, potion... I don't want to split the experience that Maud would get from this fight. So, I just want to make sure that Maud can finish this goddamn Pidgey. Okay, so a crit means they would basically deal 3 damage. Okay. I forgot to check and see what Maud's ability was. Huh. I should do that. That was more than 3 damage. Okay, so after this one I should heal. Thank you, crits. Thank you, crits. Yeah, that's sweet. 31 whole experience. It was basically a level for Maud. Please be a Metapod. Eat a dick. Eat a dick, Pidgey. Yeah, Sir Hootson. I like Sir Hootson. He could use some more fighting, too. But yeah, we're very, very weak to electricity. Thankfully, I don't think anything learns electric-type attacks super early. Like, I think Mareep might, but even then, I think we can only get Mareeps after Falkner. I think. Sir Hootson got 7 experience for that, because I had to split a level 2 battle. Excuse me. I should probably just do, like, swapping Maud in on like, trainer battles, but... Upside, I think we caught the only new Pokemon on that route. The Big Ben, I think he was the only new Pokemon on that Route 30? Like, there are Pidgeys, but Pidgey is not a great Pokemon. And I can't think of anything else that would be there. Plus, it clears out Bellsprout Tower for us, so we basically don't need to even try and catch anything there. Actually, we can, but it has to be at night. Because Bellsprout Tower has, if I remember correctly, and I might remember this wrong... Well, we already named the Bellsprout. It's named Big Ben. You had your chance, man. No one was responding. Alifcat's the only one who threw up a suggestion. Bellsprout Tower has Rattatas, Bellsprouts, and at night it has... This is not my middle finger, this is my ring finger, just to be clear. Ghastlies. So we could get a Ghastly. That might be cool. I'm just not... Oh, okay. I'm just not sure if there's anything besides those that are available in Bellsprout Tower. Oh my god. Which reminds me that I meant to have Cerebi up as well. Bellsprout Tower would be inside Violet City. Sorry, Sprout Tower, not Bellsprout Tower. Oh! Bellsprout Tower doesn't even have Bellsprouts in it anymore. Did it ever? Am I making shit up? Thank you. It's fine. I mean, besides the cold part. Well, that's different, Mr. Helicopter. Yeah, okay, so I'm making it up. Only the trainers ever had Bellsprouts. I am full of lies today. They have nothing but Ghastlies and Rattatas. So we'll have to do a time change tonight. I am not making my sick wife make me coffee. She is offering, and I have learned that if my wife offers to make me coffee, to not say no, because she usually gets very angry when I say no. And by make, you mean pour out of the carafe. Oliver, I'm watching you. Ah, yes, this thrilling battle of... Why is he not using tackle? Incredibly slow mod versus a Caterpie. I'm actually just hitting A repeatedly. Like, that's it. Just... I'm not even trying now. Just keep hitting, just keep hitting. I know you were, but I'm also trying to be clear that... Thank you very much. What? Yes, that's very weird. The outside isn't warm at all. And the inside is, like, boiling. Yeah. Tackle! I'll probably be streaming for a while, Elfcat. I very much enjoy Pokemon games, especially when they're not janky and broken like first gen. Yay, slightly more health. And the most useless attack we could possibly know. Really? Mudsport? Geodude is immune to electricity. How much weaker could you make an electric attack? Please be a Metapod. Fuck you. I just want to fight a Metapod. I mean, I suppose he can Mudsport to protect the rest of the team, but still, that's like an entire turn of not being able to do shit. Damasu, you saw me play through first gen. First gen is not well made. There are many issues with it. I appreciate it for what it created and what it became, but it's not the best. It's by no means the best game. It's barely a good game. I mean, for very early Game Boy game, it was pretty good. But every version of Pokemon since, I think, does Pokemon a lot better. God damn it. I was really hoping for a level up there so that the potion would have more effect. Why do I have antidotes? I didn't buy any antidotes. I didn't buy the potions either, but I really don't remember getting antidotes. I'm also trying to remember now when we get... oh my god, Pidgeys! When we get the experience share in this game. I feel like this one is pretty early, but not like the very beginning. The issue is that this is all sort of like 4th gen stuff, and I enjoyed 4th gen, but it's the one that I sort of... my brain went away for a bit. Like, 4th and to... Actually, no. 4th is probably just like I stopped paying as much attention, but I enjoyed most of 4th gen, and then 5th gen I basically didn't... I played and then never touched again. So those are going to be the weird ones when we meet back up with those. But, like, 2 was my introduction to, like, the games. 3, I played possibly until I got sick of it. I don't actually remember getting sick of it, but I played it for a long goddamn time. And I think 4 was just, no, I was still too into 3 that I didn't pay that close attention to 4. And by the time 5 came out, it was just like, no, I'm in that weird period where Pokemon isn't cool anymore. And then by the time Gen 6 came out, it was just like, wait a second, I don't fucking care. I can play whatever the hell game I want. So 6 and 7, I was like 100% on board with. Especially after they added like the whole new type. It's just like, yeah. Damasu, you saw me play Gen 1. It's not well made. There are significant issues with it. Hey, Majestic! Like, I think that the Gen 1 anime was really good, and I think that a lot of the stuff that Gen 1 introduced was really cool. And the fact that it started one of, frankly, my favorite franchises ever is amazing. But looking back on it from a modern game design perspective, it wasn't that good. There were a lot of issues with it. Like, even balance was a massive issue in a single-player game. How the hell do you get balance issues in a single-player game? Like, hell, the fact that there are only... there are no... Yeah, no, Damasu, for the time it was amazing. I'm saying that with a modern lens, it should be appreciated that Gen 1 was not actually as good as nostalgia makes it look. Like, at the time, it was the best we had, and it was fucking amazing compared to a lot of the other stuff that was out. Especially on a portable console? The fact that they could do any of that with a portable console was amazing. One day maybe Abra will be able to get a goddamn move before it evolves, but probably not. Oh, good. Mod is actually just able to destroy these things. Wonderful. What do you mean, new modern? The only reason I didn't play Gen 1 when it originally came out is because I wasn't allowed to have video games. Because at the time, my parents thought they were evil. Goodbye, Caterpie. Come on. Ah, damn it, I was hoping for another level up. I could switch out, but no, I think Mod really needs the experience. What do you mean by Donkey Kong is an awful game? Which version? Which of the 800 games that Nintendo has released and called Donkey Kong is a bad game? No, Damasu, I'm saying that there are issues with Gen 1 that aren't supposed to be there. Like, yes, Space Invaders has an issue that actually makes the game better. Gen 1 has issues like paralysis not actually doing what it's supposed to. Or balls being able to randomly miss. Or the fact that even if something is a guaranteed hit, there's a 1 in 256 chance that it doesn't because they programmed things wrong. Or the entire missing no glitch. There are fundamental issues with the game. Not they don't meet modern game design mechanics. In addition to that, there are entire Pokemon who don't learn moves that belong to their type. Or the fact that they somehow managed to improperly code accuracy to being and crits to being tied to speed when it wasn't supposed to be. Oh, or the best one that I still love, that somehow the move that's supposed to increase your critical hit ratio makes your critical hit ratio go down. What's up, Cosmo? Oh god, right, he's not an actual battle. Damn it, I thought he was going to be a person we could fight. No, he's the one who can call us and tell us if a Dunsparce shows up, or something in this area, but I don't remember what else spawns in this area. Are we almost level 8? I feel like Maud learned something decent at level 8, but I might be making that up. I'm assuredly making that up, actually, because I don't remember any of the moves that No, Damasu, I'm basing that off of they were not on purpose. There are issues with the game that Game Freak admits were not supposed to be there. All of the things I just mentioned are things that weren't supposed to happen. One of them is actively opposed to what the game itself tells you. It is actually possible for elements of the game to not be good, even if the entire game itself is pretty decent. And for the time it came out, was amazing. Like, it doesn't get to start an entire 25-year franchise by not being good. Damaso, I'm not ruining your childhood. I'm telling you that you can't put on nostalgia goggles for fucking everything. Oh, I actually can't have Maud fight that. Also, Maud is out of moves anyway, but whatever. Hey, Kruger, you've got a flying type move. Yes. Well, I don't. I don't like rose-tinted glasses. I have the dubious benefit of not having rose-tinted glasses because I didn't get to play Gen 1 until much later. Oh, please don't fight me. I don't have any moves. I don't have any, like, PP left on Maud. Oh, good, the versus recorder. Right, that doesn't do shit. Okay. I don't care. Ugh. Oh yeah, you don't need the L button, do you? I think you need it for this one, but even then, not really. Like... Okay, yeah, you could... So yeah, L and R you can use to navigate the item menu, but I can also do that with, like, the buttons in A. Ugh. I would say that X and Y probably would have been a better thing to come back to, but Sun and Moon are also good things to come back to. No, unfortunately, Majestic Beard, if I remember correctly... Excuse me. The Versus Recorder is for actually recording on your console battles with other trainers, both NPC and not. This one uses the phone call mechanic from Gen 2, where you can call up trainers to go battle them after a certain amount of time or steps. I don't actually remember which one. The Versus Recorder, unfortunately, is kind of not much. An amazing device that can record a battle either between a friend or at a special battle facility. So, not great, honestly. It could be worse, but it's not great. It's, I think it was mostly added for, like, competitive battlers or people who were doing stuff on, like, the battle... I think it's the Battle Frontier in this game. It was the Battle Tower in Crystal, but I don't remember what they called it after that. Damasu, now you're just actually being a jackass Gen 1er if you're going to argue stuff like, a pile of sludge is better than those. Dude, the sword Pokemon is actually really fucking awesome. Like, Honedge is awesome. I can't remember the name of its other two evolutions. Wait, what? Do we want an Onix? For Big Ben? I didn't realize that was a trade. Huh. Yes, there are bad Pokemon in every generation, but Unknown I personally don't like, but that's mostly just because they're kind of annoying. It gives more not gravitas, what am I looking for? It's more of a world-building thing, honestly. Like, since Pokemon are built into every fucking aspect of this world for some reason, it makes sense for written language to originate somewhere. Yeah, I know, Falkner. He's gonna be a pain in the ass. Don't you have stuff? I did not. Oh. I didn't realize that the yes-no was down on the bottom screen. Is that so? Then I shall study... Oh, right, he takes me to the Pokemon... Trainer School? I think it's Trainer School, right? Oh, here, teacher, Apparently you don't teach grammar here, do you? Okay, so what the hell actually goes on? Hey, I know this has been a little sudden, but would you like to join a group? If you join a group, you can compete or cooperate with fellow members. It's a lot of fun. Would you like to join? Not really? I mean, I can appreciate Articuno being, like, a favorite. Articuno is pretty sweet. I'm taking notes on this teacher's lecture. I'd better copy the stuff on the blackboard, too. Oh, okay, so this is actually just, like, random bullshit, isn't it? Huh? The Pokemon I just got is holding so- oh, okay, yeah, that's them trading Pokemon what's called abilities. It seems that each kind of Pokemon has distinct abilities. They say these abilities come in handy in bat- Oh, right, I keep forgetting. We never checked what Maud's ability is. Rockhead. That's not as great as Sturdy, but yeah. I do always laugh at Ekans and Arbok and how long it took me to realize what those were as a child. Okay, so... Oh, shit, I didn't even notice that Sir Hootson has insomnia, though that might be the only thing that Hoots get. Chlorophyll boosts Pokemon's speed and sunshine. Okay, that could be worse. Weirdly, I have less of an issue with Dugtrio than with Magneton, and I can't tell you why. Like, I like both of them. I especially like them once they get the Steel typing. But... Don't worry, I have the same thing with Sir Hootson as well. I'll teach you to be a better trainer. What do you... Wait. What you want to know. Want to be a winner is you? Yes? I don't know, this dude has really broken English, and I'm having trouble. Good, teach you I will, in battle. Oh god, he's supposed to be Yoda. Are you going to bed? Take a nap? Okay. Good, teach you I will. In battle, Pokemon top on list. The walking one, jump out first. Change order in list. Make battle easy, maybe. That emphasis was definitely on the wrong word there, but okay. She's actually going to go get in the bath. Hopefully to, like, declog her, I've forgotten the word for windpipe now. More you want to hear? Sure. So, what you want to know raise Pokemon well? Sure. Fine, teach you I will. If Pokemon come out in battle, even briefly, some experience point get. Keep out weak Pokemon. Switch in battle quick. This may weak Pokemon very strong become. Oh god, please make this stop. No, like she's taking a bath to, like, steam and declog sinuses. Not sinuses. I can't words today. Strong you become, more you want to hear. Sure. I think he gives us something if we just keep saying yes. So you want to know how to battle well. That was almost a real sentence. Fine, teach you I will. That wasn't. Pokemon have goods and bads, because many types. High-level Pokemon not win always if bad types. Pokemon with good types for foe you choose. Smart battle it is. I kind of feel wronged. Now, the esophagus is what food goes down. No, I know it's on the goddamn blackboard. I don't care anymore. This whole place sucks. So do we want an Onix? I'm trying to think. Also, can we get down to where Mareep is? Because I would love to get a Mareep. Yay, yellow apricorn. Right, there are no berries in this game. They're all apricorns. Okay, so this is Route 32. He's gonna block us. Does Route... we do have a rock already, but it's an Onix. We could turn it into a Steelix eventually. Steelix is awesome. Okay, so yes, so Route 32. Okay, so Route 32... We have a 20% chance of finding a Mareep, which I would really love to find. We would also have a 10% chance of finding a Hoppip if we came here during the day. Okay. So basically, we should try and do this right now. Because it's not morning, so we don't have to deal with the potential of Zubat. So either way, we're either going to get a Hoppip or a Mareep. Onix does evolve in this version. Yeah, Onix got an evolution in 2nd gen. Well, no. I think he will block us, but there's this. This should be Route 32 as well. But yeah, I think this dude's gonna block us. No, I don't have Headbutt yet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Onix and Scyther both got evolutions in Gen 2, where if you trade them holding a metal coat, they will lose one of their types and gain the steel type. Nope, we already have a Rattata. Yay, Duke's Claws. Nope, run away. Okay, apparently we won't run away. Apparently we'll beat the living shit out of this goddamn Rattata. Except that... Okay, so this is a dumb one. I can't... Pressing up doesn't do anything. I have to move left, then up. Or right, then up. But yeah, Onix got Steelix. And so it loses its rock type and gains steel, but it keeps the ground type. And Scyther got Scizor, which loses the flying type but gets steel. I can trade. I can trade for the purposes of evolution, if nothing else. Like, I can't keep the Pokemon that we do the trading around with, but I can trade it to a different game, then trade it back. And I'm relatively certain I've got another... In fact, actually, I know I've got another game that this can trade with. Oh, but we might not be able to do that until after the post-game. There are like 3 3DSs in this house. So, I can find a way. Like, one is my actual playing 3DS, and then there's also Haley's 3DS. And this should be able to trade with at least Platinum. I just don't remember if this needs to be in the post-game. Trade with Diamond, can it? Okay, good. I actually totally can trade with any other with with Platinum without having the national dex. So we could totally get a Steelix, which would be sweet. Fuck yes, we got a Mareep. Ha ha ha! Damasu, this is an electric type. As it evolves, it slowly loses its, like, adorable sheepish fur. But it's pretty awesome. And it would also be a decent backup against Falkner, since Maud actually hasn't learned any rock-type moves. I don't think it knows any electric-type moves yet, though. Okay. I'm going to generally make the assumption that you might not have heard of a Pokemon, so bear with me, I am sorry. I don't think it can know Thunder Shock at this point, but let's do Mud Sport just in case. This is the one time I will ever use Mud Sport. Because, to make sure that we catch it, I'm going to send out Sir Hootson. Bite? Wait, who learns Bite? Oh, right. I forgot that you're also playing, is it Fire Red? Oh, yes, the Hypnosis. Okay, good. And Pokeball. I didn't realize Wartortle learned Bite. But it's also been a while since I played any game where I could get Squirtle or any of them. Like, I think I can get them in one of the 3DS games that I just don't remember, but... If static electricity builds in its body, its fleece doubles in volume. Touching it will shock you. Okay, so we need a name for a male Mareep. If I can help it, we are... Shock Sheep. I don't know if that one will... Actually, that should fit. We're not calling it the Shocker. I'm saying that right now. Shock Sheep might actually be good. I'm especially liking the idea now of, like, a very confused Ampharos who's just like, I don't even have fuzz anymore! Why the hell is my name Sheep? Yeah, I also like the alliteration. Let's go with it. Sorry, this cable keeps getting randomly caught on... It's the perfect amount of letters? Okay, that's even better then. Shock. We should uppercase that one too. Capitalize, that's the word I'm looking for. Shock Sheep. God, we have silly names for goddamn everything, don't we? Okay, so here's the question then. What... I need to find out what, Hoot Hoot. When does Hoot Hoot learn a goddamn flying move? Oh my god, does Hoot Hoot learn a flying move? Hang on. Yes, okay, at level 13, Hoot Hoot will learn Peck. Okay. I think I'm okay with switching Kruger out for Shock Sheep. I do still kind of want to get the Onyx, but not that desperately, so I can wait. Oh my goodness, right, aren't the Pokemon boxes actually not shit in this gen? Yes! 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 They're so much better! Okay, so we'll swap out Kruger. Basic idea for trading in a Nuzlocke is that we can do in-game trades. We can't, like, go catch a Pokemon explicitly for... Like, we can't make the argument that I'm only catching this Pokemon to trade with a trainer, but if a trainer in the game wants a Pokemon that we have, we are totally allowed to do that trade. You're not really allowed to do trades with other people. Like, you can do a trade to evolve, but then you're just trading one thing back and forth. I know that there is a deeply, deeply insane version of Nuzlocke that you can do in X, Y, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and all of the Sun and Moon games, which is to do a Wonder Nuzlocke for people who hate themselves. Functionally, a Wonder Nuzlocke is every time you catch a Pokemon, you Wonder Trade it, which is you throw it into the ether and wait to see what comes back down from someone else who also Wonder Traded a Pokemon. Which is to say, you were going to end up with a bunch of really shitty Pokemon. Or, like, randomly a bunch of starters. It's very, very strange, and it's not something that I'm going to be doing. I might, like... That's because Wonder Nuzlockes are not fun. Like, all the people I've seen do them as just like, I like suffering. They're the people who do stuff like a randomized Dark Souls run. With no stats. I don't remember, is it Waste of Skin, or is that the one for Bloodborne? Whatever the starting thing that has you with, like, uber low stats is. Oh, right. There's one other area that we can get to from here. Yeah, it's not a good thing. Yeah, we can do a trade for evolution, but we just basically have to do a trade one way and then immediately trade back. Deprive, that was it. Yeah, I can only remember the Bloodborne one because I played Bloodborne, so. Hello, creepy old man. Oh, right, yeah, they're talking about the... Oh, I accidentally talked to Shock Sheep. He's talking about the, my brain is gone again. The Sudowoodo. That we need to, like, spray water on at some point. I thought we could get to one of the grass patches here. Shit. I may have been very wrong. So, the issue, Damasu, is that usually when someone else who's using Wonder Trade is trying to get rid of shitty Pokemon that they've got a bunch of. So you have a decent chance of getting, like, someone who's trying to get a perfect IV starter and will trade away their not perfect IV ones that hatch. Or you might get someone who's just trading away a whole bunch of really shitty, like, low-level bug Pokemon in hopes of getting better stuff. Welcome to this chamber. We're reconstructing ancient Pokemon stone panels. You can rotate stone panel pieces by touching them for a short time. I don't want to do this because I know that I will fall down a pit, but I know that I actually know how to do this one, I think. Oh, right. This one's also the one with, like, hints and stuff. So if we use an escape rope here, it would do something. Fuck it. I guess we can solve this one, because it's just the... there's a way to rotate it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna get dropped into a pit, just a warning. So I guess we're gonna have to catch a unknown. I'm not gonna use the unknown. Ooh, that's impressive. The problem is that it's just entirely arbitrary for what you get with a Wonder Trade. Did you just come down from above? So, you must have solved the stone panel puzzle. That's wonderful! You seem to have some talent with archaeology. I will give you this unknown report. It records unknown as you capture them. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I don't even remember what the reward for catching all the unknown is, and I don't care. I mean, yeah, that's always sort of the issue with... Why is Joey calling me? Peaches! Howdy! I don't know what accent that was about to be. It's Joey, how are you? Oh yeah, I saw a wild Metapod! I thought about going for it, but then I failed. Oh well, I guess that's just the way it goes. I'm not very good at catching Pokemon. Dude has one Rattata, maybe two. Oh, I forgot how annoying people can be when they get our phone number. I don't recognize what letter that's supposed to be. Because they end up with a whole bunch of Magikarps for whatever reason, and it's fundamentally better to, like, send their Magikarps into the ether and hopefully get one of those really good Pokemon than it is to, get nothing. I have no idea what type that attack is. Let's see if we can just catch it and not have to deal with this. I am not naming this fucking unknown. Shit. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's really bad. If it's grass type, that would be really, really terrible. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing that, Majestic. Okay, Teefs, you're out, man. Please don't be fighting type. Okay, it's not fighting type. Okay, that was a lot of stupid luck on our part so far. Okay, let's just put it in a Pokeball so we don't have to worry about ever catching an unknown again. Because there is nothing else in the ruins of Alph. Unknown's data was added to the Pokedex. Their shapes look like hieroglyphics on ancient tablets. It's said that the two are somehow related. You know, because they probably were the origin of language, you dumbass Pokedex. No, you can go sit in the box and die there. No. Not naming it, because that implies that I have any intention of ever using it. It can die in a hole. Let's heal up Shock Sheep. Look, I might just go fucking release it. I don't want to have an unknown. Honestly, I actually don't even want Shock Sheep to be in front here, because Shock Sheep might just get murdered. And I am concerned about that. Like, really concerned. Because these things... So, Damasu, these things have Hidden Power as their only attack, which bases its type, I believe, on the Pokemon's nature. And since there's no way to check the nature, they could have goddamn anything! Yeah, that's why I don't trust Hidden Power. Yeah, I don't fucking trust it. Yeah, so this is Gen 4, so it's a Hidden Power special move. And yeah, it's based on, Oh, right, not nature, sorry, IVs. It's still based on IVs. But that means there's fundamentally no way to know what the hell kind of attack it's going to use. Oh, right, the creepy-ass ruins. Okay. I think there are other items in the ruins of Alph, but I don't want to deal with them now. So I'm just not going to. There we go, okay. I knew there was a free item in one of these, like, stone gardens. And I think there's a place to catch Natu right over there, and I want it, but we need Surf, so that's not going to happen. Have I talked to any of you people? Yep. That... Holy shit, these things that look like our language. They're probably not the basis of our language. Oh, God. Yes? Though we're sort of using a... Because this is one of the weird gens where there's also different stuff at night and during the day, and they're interactables, so like these trees we can headbutt to get Pokemon. We are basically operating under a... We also have an interactable per route, since that wasn't a thing in Gen 1. So like we can headbutt a tree, we can fish, or we can go for a different time once per route as well. Hey, buddy. You know, the Pokegear allows you to put marks and memos on the map. I actually did not know that. That is the first time I have ever heard that. Okay, so we need Shock Sheep out front. And I have no idea what we're going to be switching to, because weirdly, I need to level up Shock Sheep in here. No, I didn't skip Gen 2. We're doing Gen 2 in its remake in Gen 4. So in when they did Gen 3, they also remade Gen 1 as Fire Red and Leaf Green. I just don't have any way of streaming Fire Red or Leaf Green. So when they did Gen 4, the first series, or the first games on the DS, they also remade Gold and Silver. So that's why it's Heart Gold. I considered doing Crystal, because there is a Virtual Console version of it, and I think I still might one day, but not immediately. But it's going to be the same issue when we go to Gen 3. There's no easy... Unless they come out with a Virtual Console version of the Gen 3 Pokemon, there's no easy way to play that on stream, so I'll be doing the Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby remakes. I'm also really quickly going to change the time of day. Ugh. I mean, it knows Thundershock. Thundershock's pretty decent. Wait, did it get reduced to 30 power? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna mute this because this is the one time when generally the sound does weird shit, so just a warning. Damazu, they haven't done all the virtual consoles because Crystal... So, Red and Blue came out a while ago. Like, I think less than a year, but not that long ago. Yellow came out in... like... 2 weeks or so before I started streaming it, I think. So sometime in, like, January. Gold and Silver came out shortly after Yellow, and Crystal came out in, like, late February, early March. So it looks like they're slowly working their way through them, but I don't know when they're going to get to all of them. Oh, yeah, that would not be great at level 20. I mean, it's not bad, but current time, that's what I'm looking for. So we need this to be after 6. So, like, let's go with, just to be sure, 19. So it's 7. Okay. Like, there are no, I don't think there are any DS games on the Virtual Console, and there aren't that many Game Boy Advance games on the Virtual Console yet. Like, maybe they're working on it, but they're not working on it very quickly, it seems. Hell, Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 aren't on any Virtual Console. Like, I think when I looked at it, Pokemon Snap, was available on the Wii U and Wii Virtual Consoles. And there was the Pokemon Puzzle League from the N64, but none of the Pokemon Coliseum games, none of the... what else? Hang on. This is going to be loud, just a warning. There we go. Okay. But yeah, like, none of the Pokemon Stadium games, none of the Pokemon Coliseum games. I mean, Pokemon Battle Revolution was on the Wii, so that doesn't really need an immediate reboot yet. And then they just stopped doing them after Gen 4 anyway. Now then. So, now we can catch Ghastlies in here, because now it's night. Black and White 2 are weird. So Black and White 1 were like a good jumping on point just because they were strangely really like very, very story-based. The problem is that Black and White 2 sort of assumed that you played Black and White 1. So they kind of jump on where that story ended. And even then, it's still like 2 years in the future. So it's weird. Oh. I think Shock Sheep can handle a level 3 Bellsprout, even if it does no Vine Whip. Yeah, okay, so Shock Sheep is just gonna beat the shit out of these guys. Got it. I would love it if they would put the first gen remakes on. But I'm hoping that if they put the first gen remakes on, they put them out at the same time that they do Sapphire and Ruby, but I feel like they probably wouldn't do Sapphire and Ruby since we have Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, so they'd rather get people to play that. But I would very much like it if they did Leaf Green and Fire Red, because, Damasu, I think you would actually really enjoy Leaf Green and Fire Red. They're basically just red and blue with a lot of their weird stuff fixed. Like, you're not actually just fucked if you pick Charmander against Brock. Because Steel got added, so they gave Charmander Metal Claw as a move that it learns pretty early. Are there different Pokemon? I honestly don't know what the difference between Leaf Green and Fire Red is. Can you please stop Vine Whipping? It's kind of uncomfortable and creepy. Goodbye, second Bellsprout. Do you have a third? I'm betting he has a third.
Damn, we almost leveled up all the way.
Okay, this is his last Bellsprout. So yeah, is there any difference between, I mean, besides the Pokemon you can catch, which I assume are the like, reason why you're arguing for one versus the other. Oh, okay, sorry. I was, Damaso, for some reason, I was thinking that you meant was it the 25th anniversary? I think I'm thinking the 3DS, that's like the terrifying Pikachu print one, that looks like it's trying to consume your soul. They forgot to implement the switch after you defeat a trainer in Fire Red. What? What? That's fucking impressive! How? I mean, a lot of people turn that off because they want hard mode, but that's fucking impressive! Okay, having seen the things that they do change for Virtual Console releases, the best part is, that probably wouldn't get fixed. Because, like, if you look at Yellow, the things that they changed for the Virtual Console are stuff like the color of Jinx's face to be extra purple instead of black. But I don't... That one I do remember. I do remember that in Fire Red and Leaf Green you can go to Gen 2. Because it's that sort of, like, weird reverse of, well, in Gen 2 you could go back to Kanto. Oh, let me make sure that Mareep is healed. Or that, Shocky Sheep. Shock Sheep? Shock Sheep. Sorry, I'm apparently forgetting names already. The best part is, I'm looking at his... Oh, no, I'm not, because Shock Sheep isn't on this list. That's why I'm forgetting his name. Hang on. Who did we replace? We replaced Kruger. We did replace Kruger, right? Yeah, we did, okay. That would be Pokemon 3. Oh my god, no wonder I couldn't remember his goddamn name. Wow. Properties. Mareep. Da-da, da-da, okay. Oh, I remember this really vaguely. Holy shit, that's expensive. Yeah, I'm just still thinking of that fucking terrifying one that's just a massive Pikachu face that's trying to eat your soul. That Mudkip one is pretty adorable, too. Okay, there. Now the team is actually correct. I can't believe I missed that for so long while like, I'm playing on the OBS preview because it's basically instantaneous. I mean, I am an Amazon whore, apparently, and probably would have... If I had... I don't remember why I didn't... Oh, I think I didn't go for that because I already had a 3DS, like a 3DS XL. It was just like, I shouldn't spend more money on Nintendo stuff when I technically don't have to. But I probably would have just, like, jumped on Amazon the second I heard about it, but... Like... I was one of those people who somehow, and it's behind me, so you can't see it through the green screen, but I'm still one of those mad people who managed to actually get one of the first run of Pip-Boy editions of Fallout 4. And I'm not sure how, but I did. I mean, that's a pretty good 3DS to jump on with if you can get free copies of Red and Blue Virtual Console. I'm still weirded out because when I got this streaming 3DS, I didn't request a specific model because if you do that, then it usually costs more. And apparently they just had, I think it was the New Super Mario Brothers one just sitting around. So there's also a copy of New Super Mario Brothers just installed on this. is it smaller or is it just a normal 3DS? Because there's the 3DS and then there's the 3DS XL. And then there's confusion like this as a 2DS. And this as a 2DS XL. Because why that... I guess it is actually a fair bit bigger. Like... Yeah, that's actually a fair bit bigger. I know they're not all XL now, but a lot of them are, yeah. Although, I still think I like the 3DS XL more than the 2DS XL. Weird as that sounds. Like, I don't use the 3D at all, I just feel like it's meatier in my hands, I guess? I don't know. Although, I do really like the shoulder buttons on this 2DS, that they're like these big, wide things. Is yours an... So, there's a weird thing where there's 3DSs and then there's new 3DSs. So, does yours, or does either one of them... I set down the 3DS. Does either one of them, above the button pad, have this little, like, nubbin thing? Because it just might be the difference that one of you has a new DS. That I don't think there are actually that many things that run any different. Like, I think the only game that was only released for the new DS was Xenoblade Chronicles X and maybe a Monster Hunter game. Huh, then that's just kind of strange, Tommaso. Wait, that was the 20th anniversary? Didn't they just do 25? Or am I getting... Pokemon and Magic came out too closely to each other, and I can't remember when the hell either one actually started. Kindly die, Bellsprout. I need Shock Sheep to learn an electric move. Majestic, if you get a 2DS, I do recommend the 2DS XL, because the 2DS XL is pretty nice. It's also not that expensive. Nope, keep going with Bellsprout. I think aren't they still... Hang on. I'm pretty sure they're in their 25 year too for, Pokemon, because they're doing the... Hang on. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of Magic, yeah, because the 20th anniversary was in 2016, so we just passed the 22nd. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot, because 2016 was like the one chance you could get a whole bunch of random Pokemon that you actually still totally can't get. Forgot about that. It was kind of shitty. I'm still pretty sure, didn't they put out a, like, I swear they put out a terrifying Pikachu 3DS. Oh well. Wait, no, Damasi, do you mean Mystery Gift? Because Mystery Gift and Wonder Trade are very different things. Because if someone is Wonder Trading those, I don't know why. That sounds insane. Honestly, I kinda like the not folding. Mostly because it's just got, like, a sleep thing. So when I need to put it to sleep, I don't have to... Like, I had an issue with my 3DS when I was trying to play Platinum. Like, any DS games, it wouldn't go to sleep with for some reason. So, I just flick it off. So, I kind of like it because it makes sure that even if I've got a weird game that doesn't want to go into normal sleep mode, I still can. Why do these Bellsprouts keep getting paralyzed as soon as I'm about to murder them? That's kind of not fair. Makes me a little annoyed. Just a little annoyed. Yay, Shock Sheep's level 10. Please learn an electric move. Thank you! That's insane. I cannot think of any reason why someone would want to Wonder Trade one of those away. They are such a pain, and they were only available for like a month at a time. Oh shit, I'm about to be out of potions. Uh-oh. Shock Sheep will lead us to victory. And then lead us out of this awful place so that we can escape. Upside, Shock Sheep now has a move that can legitimately damage a, Yup, that is the terrifying one that I spoke of. Oh. Who the hell's Wade? Peaches, howdy! It's Wade, how are you? I found all kinds of berries. If you want, I'll share some with you. I'll be waiting on Route 31. Oh, he's that bug catcher. Okay. Can we please have a goddamn Ghastly yet? Oh, yeah, Damasu, that's the thing that you can do in, Gen 2. When you talk to your mom as you're leaving, she offers to take some of your winnings and save them for you. And what she actually does is take some of your winnings and spends it to buy stuff for way cheaper than you would normally be able to buy it for. Is this finally a goddamn Ghastly? No, it's a Rattata, so we can just kill it and move on. Give me a Ghastly. Give me a Ghastly. But yeah, that was in the original Gold and Silver, and they put it in the remake. A lot of it's shit you'll never need, but in a Nuzlocke, it's mostly kind of helpful stuff. Some of it's also stuff you can't buy otherwise. Look, I know it's night. Give me a goddamn Ghastly. Pretty sure the encounter rate for Ghastlies is also way higher than it is for these buggers. Sprout Tower. Yeah, the encounter rate for a goddamn Ghastly is like 85%. Give Ghastly. I mean, yeah, if you actually could do... Well, so, by Celebration... Celebration are a different thing, sort of. I'm talking about mystery gift Pokemon that they gave away at events. Celebration Pokemon are Pokemon that you can get from going to, like, World... Like, the championship events. They are slightly different, mostly because... Like, you might actually mean the same thing, but Celebration is a legitimate term, and they're Pokemon that have an utterly useless move called Celebrate. That does nothing.
Do they dance?
What?
Do they dance?
They come down in a giant present box and then burst out of it. It's very weird.
It's adorable.
Give me a Ghastly. Okay. Wait, GameStop? I mean, most of the ones I'm talking about were distributed through the Nintendo network. GameStop does their own stuff with Nintendo, and it's confusing and why I never get any of the, like, event Pokemon that aren't mystery gifts. I'm starting to think that the game has decided it's not actually night. Because this is weird. Yeah, no, that would be night. Give me a Ghastly. They have an 85% goddamn spawn rate. That is provably not a Ghastly. Huh, that is very strange. I know that some of the Pokemon throughout the 20th anniversary were, like, serial code, but most of them, like Celebi, Jirachi, Manaphy, Shaman, Victini, Keldeo, and that one whose name I can never pronounce, Melota? Sure, let's go with that. Were given away as, like, mystery gifts, but you had to get them during the time that they were accessible. I can't. It's fucking 7-something. Last time we checked, this was nighttime. Oh my god. Okay, well, Shock Sheep actually has an electric-type move, so we'll just have to come back here later. Yeah, no, Damasu, I'm saying there... Okay, there are a couple of different things that they did. Look, here's the 20th anniversary thing from Bulbapedia. So, Mew, Darkrai, Arceus, and Gensec were given away as serial codes. Those were probably ones that were among the list distributed at GameStop. There are other things that were distributed at GameStop through throughout the year. The actual ones that I'm talking about are the ones that they gave away as part of the whole crazy thing throughout the year, where basically once for every month, well, for most of every month, because they did weird shit, these Pokemon were only available through the mystery gift system in Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, and X and Y. Right, I was gonna switch Sir Hootson into the lead so that hopefully we can get him Peck, because for some reason he doesn't know Peck. I'd kind of like to do it before fighting the monks. Mostly because these monks will goddamn murder me. Well, no, they won't, because they've got nothing but level 3 Bellsprouts, but whatever. Come on, Sir Hootson, I need you to learn Peck. It will make you a significantly better fighter. Like, the worst part is, I looked at his other later moves. He's really going to be hindered by not having a decent special attack. I'm not sure how long we'll be able to use Sir Hootson. Well, that's the thing, Damasu, is that there's a weird thing that Celebration Pokemon are actually a thing. And it's a known term, so that's where part of the confusion comes in. They're actually not that well known a thing, because you can only get them from going to very specific Nintendo, like, tournaments, usually, but they are a thing. They're a weird, strange thing, but no. And I mean, like I said, the entire thing about Celebration Pokemon is just that they know the move Celebrate, which is not a good move. Like, it's just a show-off move. It's Splash, except not. Wait, was this the ladder I'm supposed to... Hang on. Did I miss something over here? No, I didn't. Okay. Judge for, like, the card game? Or for the, I can't imagine that you would have a judge for the other one. The competitive battling. There we go. I can't words. Yeah, that's what... When you said that he was, does competitive Pokemon, I was like, so do you mean that other celebration that you can only get by going to competitive Pokemon events? Excuse me. I don't suppose any of these people are gonna have an experience share or something for me. Probably not. Oh, I need to turn the air conditioning back on again. Hang on, I'll be right back. Because thankfully it's right behind me. Well, sort of right behind me. What on earth does the judge for the virtual one do? See, all I remember, though, about judging for the Pokemon trading card game is that on, I think it was, like, the I want to say it was like the Avant-Garde show. One of them discovered that, holy shit, if you judge enough for Pokemon, you can get a lab coat that says Pokemon Professor and your name. That was probably Prillaman, but I don't know for sure. Okay, let's go beat the hell... Hang on, so what time is it? Wait, 5:21? What? What? That time makes no goddamn sense. Huh? How does it think it's 5:21? That doesn't make any... okay, hang on. That actually makes 0 sense. Yes, save. I guess I'm gonna jump ahead another... No, that's playtime. Yeah, okay, that's playtime. Okay, well maybe it'll decide it's night in 3 minutes? That's kind of insane. Do they actually pay you? Like... Oliver, stop it. Because, I mean, if it's anything like the judge program for Magic, then I imagine... Actually, the judge program for Magic doesn't really do background tests, unless I'm very confused. So I would assume that they would have to pay you. Do we want to try and beat the shit out of the first few... Yeah, let's try and beat up the first couple of dudes in Falkner's gym. Oh, right, they changed up his gym slightly. I forgot about that. Sprout Towers, where trainers come to train themselves. Challenging Falkner may be too difficult if you haven't gone through their training. Ha ha ha. Oh, wait, fuck, really? I have to go... Okay. I didn't realize I actually had to do Sprout Tower. Yeah, I get that. But that still is kind... Like, that's more effort than you're having to put through than, like, a lot of jobs. That just seems extreme for something you're not actually getting paid for. However, that is pretty sweet that you'll be able to attend the Pokemon Worlds. Is that TCG or video game? I assume TCG, but just making sure. Come on, just cocking die. Ugh. Good. Go away, Rattata. No one likes you. You suck. Don't tell Elfcat I said that. Yeah, Damasu, I understand that, but it's the same issue with the judge program, that it's a time and travel commitment thing for which you are not receiving compensation, which is illegal. Well, not illegal so much as deeply questionable, let's go with. Like, that's why Wizards is being sued for their reliance upon the judge program that they have no actual control or interaction with. Because, weird, crazy litigiousness, I guess, let's go with. Okay, just because I know they advertise World Championships for both the TCG and the game, so I don't know which one is which, because I don't actually pay all that much. Oh, sweet! We learned Peck at level 9? That's way better than I thought at 13. I mean, that kind of makes sense. A lot of these companies are relying on people doing stuff out of the goodness of their heart and their desire to be helpful instead of actually paying people to do a job. Like, in a lot of cases, the things that they ask judges and that they ask, to some extent, people who are doing demos like you to do are things that you should be paying someone for. You shouldn't just be getting that free of charge from someone because it's something they enjoy doing. Yay, we have Peck now. Yeah, exactly, Damasu. A game doesn't constitute payment. Like, that's the whole reason why if you go play, like, Magic in Europe, they don't give you money, they give you an Xbox or something. Because if they gave you real money, it would constitute legitimate payment, and then it would constitute falling under gambling laws, and there would be a whole thing. But yeah, a free game does not make up for, I had to spend 5 hours demoing something. Like, yeah, just because it's something you enjoy doesn't mean it's not something that that company should be paying you to do. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I was about to be really worried because now his, Actually, I should still be a little bit worried. I keep forgetting what Pokemon our opponent has because I read Cyndaquil and went, oh, he's got a Totodile. We can take that out with Shock Sheep. I was like, no, you idiot, we don't. We have a Totodile. And then my brain for some reason went like, yes, we've got a Chikorita, so he's got a Totodile, so we can take it, or not, so he's got a Cyndaquil, so we can take it out with Maw. I'm like, no, you idiot, we have a Totodile! Yay! Level up. Yeah, that's gotta suck, Damasu, I'm sorry, man. But this is one of those cases where I personally stand by the judges in this, because the fact that there is so much time commitment from them, and that so many tournaments just don't, like, almost no tournament would work without judges, and yet the entire assumption is that, yeah, they just do it for the love of the game, and that they're going to spend, like, insane amount of time working an event for someone else who is making, frankly, insane money on that event. But you can't afford to pay the judges anything? You give them fucking packs that... Yeah. So right now, they can't force us to wear the Envoy shirt when we demo. I assume that's so that you can basically, like, represent yourself now instead of their company. Like, I guess get your face out there so that it's you they're connecting it with, not the Envoy company. I think we can handle this fight. Although I have no idea what the hell Pokemon this dude's gonna have now. Shouldn't be too anything. Oh wait, do we even fight him today? I don't know if we fight him here. I don't think we do. I'm afraid that we have to fight Cream here, but I don't know. You showed us what you've got, and it's indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more for your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. And Cream. Hoof! Calls himself the Elder, but he is no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture on how you should be nice to Pokemon cannot defeat me. Dude, we already beat you once. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Cream used an escape rope. That seems wasteful, but okay. So when we demo, as long as we have the game set up and willing to show the game... Oh, so you don't, like, just have to sit at a booth demoing that game and nothing else. You can actually, like, do stuff for your own amusement. Ah, yeah, so if they're requiring you to wear something specific... There we go, there's a Ghastly, finally. So they can't, like, require you to wear something specific, because that would say that you were an employee, because you'd have a uniform. That seems like a shitty way to try and get around it, but I can understand it. Okay. What do we want to name this Ghastly? Because it's asleep, I'm pretty sure we can be able to catch this Ghastly. And now, Ghastly's a way better Pokemon! Ha ha ha! Let's see if we can catch into Premier Ball. Get in the ball! Get in the ball! Get in the ball. Yay! I haven't been following anything about Magic Judges, so I was not aware if they were still doing the, No, Ghastly's awesome. We don't want to name him something detrimental. With its ghast-like body, it can sneak into any place it desires. However, it can be blown away by wind. I didn't see what the gender was. Female. It's female. Okay. Destro? Why does that sound familiar? Why does Destro sound familiar? Why does my brain say this is a He-Man thing? Oh, because it's a G.I. Joe thing. Okay. Same general sort of thing. I don't know if that works for a girl, though. It's my only issue. I did not see that you left a message on a video. No! Don't leave the fucking chat. God damn it. Bot, where did you go? I need to see if I missed any chat. No, Bot, where the hell are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, yep, nope, that's good. Okay. I will probably bring her out and use her on the team. I think I'm gonna... I just realized that I replaced the wrong Pokemon on the bar with Shock Sheep. The hell is wrong with me? Hey, Elderman. I want to fight you. Ah, okay. Yeah, but by definition, they gave you a uniform, so they've already committed to that. That's just silly. Go, Peck. Peck your fucking eyes out. Like, I think you probably have a lot more of a clear-cut case than the Magic Judges do, just because with Magic Judges, they have the sort of, like, distance from wizards that you don't. Like, you are a direct contact to the Envoy Company. With wizards, they have sort of that, like, weird middle ground of, well, technically we have no control over the judge program. And the tournament organizers utilize this weird third-party thing in the form of the judge program. But, Ah, okay. Oh, right, he does have another Bellsprout. Okay, let's fuck up this Bellsprout with, Sir Hootson. Sir Hootson, it's time to destroy! Oof. Oh, wow, that's... I didn't realize that the audio for this was actually coming out in proper stereo. Huh. That's very strange. I don't know if I am gonna have to try and fix that or not. I mean, it's honestly fine. Oh, I was hoping for slightly more experience there, but okay. Should be able to make good use of this technical machine called Flash. Take it with you. Yay, we got Flash! When a Pokemon learns Flash, you can illuminate caves no matter how dark they may be. You can try it on Bellsprout, for example. I don't remember, did TMs become multi-use in this gen? Or was that the next gen? Let me out of this madhouse. Yeah, that sounds like a very distinct way to try and get around it, but... And now I just itch. This is gonna be another Haunter, isn't it? Yep! Okay, so apparently, night actually happens in this game at 8 for some fucking reason? It just looks like night before 8. Okay. Peck him! Peck him in the eye! Fine. We'll just get up to level whatever. Yeah, Tommaso, I get that they're in a gray area. I do completely understand that. I don't think that there being a gray area there makes any goddamn sense. Like, the Judge one makes a vague amount of sense as a gray area. Yours doesn't. Yours sounds like you have a job for these people who don't pay you. With the judges, it sounds like they have a job for someone who doesn't pay them, but who that person that should be paying them is in question. Like, it's an annoyingly gig economy bullshit thing that just got started before. Yeah, Damasu, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a gig economy thing. I don't have to drive my Uber if I don't want to, but if I want to make money, I have to drive my Uber. It sounds like something you should be paid for. If I don't want to go to work, I don't have to go to work. I won't have a job for that much longer, but I don't have to. No one's making you do your job. Mareep. Shock Sheep, get up front. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap Teefs out for Haunter. Yeah, Damaso, I'm not arguing anything about the judges. I think it's clear that the judges should get paid. I'm saying what you're doing also is should be a paid gig. Let's switch out Haunter with Teefs. I may actually come back for Teefs because I kind of like... I'm not hating Teefs as much as I was expecting I would. So that's Pokemon 4. Yeah, Damaso, are you demoing this, like, a different game every single time? Also, I can't spell Ghastly, apparently. Also, they're requiring you to get certified on these games, and you're... Like, a $60 game is not worth... Also, what the hell? This terrifying $60 game. Is not worth 5 hours of an employee's work time, because that's... Like... Assuming that you're not paying taxes on it, that's still only, like, $12 an hour. That's not even minimum wage in this state. Yeah, Damasu, that's also the same as I get paid in... Oh, God, what was it called? Oh, God, I've forgotten the name now. I get paid in company store credit. I don't get money, I just get company store credit. What I'm just... Like... That is the one good thing. Denver has a decent minimum wage. Minimum wage here is $12.07? No, Damasu, I don't. It fucking should be higher in damn near every state. There are still 2 states that claim to have a lower minimum wage than the federal minimum. And in most states, it's technically lower than that anyway because of tipped labor. Oh, okay, Shock Sheep is actually just gonna murder these people, apparently, because they're all much lower levels. Yeah, sure, you can leer. But yeah, that's specifically why I said minimum wage here, because I know that other states have different minimum wages. Almost all of them should frankly be higher. You had 1 Pokemon? Also, why are there... These seem like cheating, but okay. Damasu, you're being treated exactly the same way. I just don't understand why they're different. Like, the only difference is that you have a direct company that tells you, like, that you interact with on a more regular basis. The judge program goes through a, like, third-party... I don't actually remember what the, like, ruling body of the judge program is, but... Like, still... Like, they're mostly just fucked because they are so... They have been so purposely disassociated from the company that they put in work for. This feels a little bit like cheating, but not enough that I actually feel bad about it. Aw, I was hoping for another level up. What doesn't Mareep level, like, evolve at kind of a low level, like 16 or 18? I'm just gonna run back to the Pokemon Center real quick to heal up. So that we don't all die. Nope, get in the Pokemon Center. I need to stop using the stupid circle pad, because it's great for a real 3DS game, but for a old DS game, it does some weird stuff. Damaso, what you're describing is every, like, minimum wage like, shitty retail job. It's like, no one actually comes into the store that I work at, but I get this massive discount and can walk away with whatever the hell I want. Except that I get paid for sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, Falkner. Send out your Pidgey and then your weird cheating Pidgeotto that shouldn't exist. Unless they changed its Pokemon, but I'm willing to bet they probably didn't change its Pokemon. God damn it, I keep seeing I keep pointing the wrong direction too. The social bar flicker, and I go like, the fuck was oh, it's the fucking social bar, you idiot, you just installed it. Yep, there's the weird cheating Pidgeotto that shouldn't exist. I think you and I have very different outlooks on this, because you can't get a Pidgeotto at level 13. Very different outlooks on this Damasu, because I have spent far too much time in kitchens where it's just expected that, like, in a kitchen environment, it's expected that, yeah, you clock out, and then you come back to the line and keep working, because we can't afford to pay you more. And that, like, in kitchens, for some reason, that's just a thing that everyone accepts, and that's not fucking okay. So I'm tired of an entire industry getting away with it, and now seeing it in other industries just makes me even more angry. Because it's these situations where it's cases like... just... you are getting work out of people that, were they not in some way dedicated to whatever this thing is, they would be requiring some amount of payment from you. But you're taking advantage of the fact that they don't. They feel indebted to you because they are enjoying some sort of product. Or in a kitchen, they're enjoying the fact that they love producing food, and in order for, and the restaurant will tell you this if you work there, in order for us to keep running, we need people like you to work while not clocked in. That's exactly what they're telling you, Damasu. Like, store credit is great and all, but it's not money, which they would be having to pay to other people. I mean, maybe, but there aren't that many areas where that's true, Majestic. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to... Oh, right, they want us to carry around the egg. I forgot about that. Fuck. Do we have to go all the way back to him, or do we meet him somewhere? I don't remember. Like, the only one that I can remember that evolves before it should in the wild is that Dragonair that we caught, because that was insane. Yeah, I know you stopped doing events because of the whole spine thing, but what does that matter? Like I said, what you're doing is functionally just another part of, like, driving for Grubhub or Uber or anything like that, just without getting paid. Like, you get a different form of compensation, but it's a compensation that the employer doesn't need to report anything on, and can base entirely on, well, we gave you this thing that is worth this amount of money, but we don't have to pay taxes on it. Yeah, I get that you're fine with it. I don't understand why is my confusion. What the hell was I looking at? Nothing, apparently. Could you? I don't remember being able to catch it at level 9. Wait, hang on. Do we have our trainer card? Oh, right, this isn't the one where we have to polish the badges. Okay. That's the real Gen 4. Or, we don't have to, but we can. Hang on, so what TM did he give us? Roost. God, that's an awful TM, but okay. I honestly just feel like for this one, they felt like he needed a better Pokemon than, my brain has skipped a beat. Than the ones that were actually available, which I guess is fair. I feel like the BKW either was an acronym, or not an acronym, my brain doesn't work. I can't think of the word. Oh, okay. Now, okay. I was trying to figure out if it was like a misspelled word or if it was a... I can't think of the word. Like text speak that I was just not understanding. Wait, weren't we supposed to get cut at some point? Oh well, whatever. We'll be fine without cut for now. Get me out of this madhouse. Right, I still have all my Pokemon. Shit. Peaches, didn't you meet my assistant? Oh. No, I didn't, because I didn't actually read your call that well. Ugh. Mostly because I had to read your call, not actually just listen to it. Because of that, I'm apparently very dumb. So I think we should probably switch Big Ben out for the egg. I have no idea what the egg is going to hatch into, because I think it's a set Pokemon, but I don't know for sure. I don't think any amount of time is working is worth a $12 game. What game costs $12 goddamn dollars? Plus, I thought you had to get, like, certified on the games ahead of time as well. Or was that sort of like you get certified on a general type of game? Well, now I'm in the entirely wrong city because I'm dumb. Oh, right, I meant to check and see if TMs are reusable this gen or not. But, oh well. I'll figure it out at some point. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. Okay. Just because that's another one of those things that makes it look a hell of a lot more like someone is being employed if you require them to go through some sort of certification process to do this helpful labor for you. If it's not like, hey, do something like the AFK rooms where you actually need to be a trained psychologist. Like, that certification makes sense. Also, those people are paid. But still, if you're requiring people to get certified, that is another sort of warning sign for, that sounds a hell of a lot like work that you don't want to pay me for. Run away, God damn it! I don't want to beat the shit out of all of these random-ass Pokemon. I do want that Spinnerack, but we've already caught a Pokemon on this route. I do really want that Spinnerack, though. Oh my god. Fuck off, Rattata. Fuck off. Go straight to hell. Straight to hell. Oh. Come on, back. Finish cracking. Nope, doesn't want to crack. Okay, fine. Okay, to the mart. No, let's deposit Big Ben. What are the chances that I have a gift for an egg? It's probably not good, but I'm gonna check. Deposit. I'm just gonna deposit Big Ben. Because we really haven't used him very much. Okay, let's see. Do I have a gift for an egg? I do not appear to have a gift for an egg, which would make sense because I don't think an egg would have a GIF. Well, it was worth a try. Okay. Well, then we can make Big Ben invisible. There we go. That is terrifying, Damasu. Are we all healed up? Enough so that I'm not really worried. That reminds me, I should move Haunter into the front of our party so that she can get some sweet, sweet experience. Also, so that she can be terrifying running directly behind me. Yep, that is absolutely awful. Hey, give me that Pokemon egg. Wait, who are you? I got a free super potion. Okay, that was weird. Long time no see, Peaches. I've been waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. The thing is, we would like you to take care of this egg. Okay, sure. Peaches received the egg from the assistant. Wait, you don't even get a name? Oh, that sucks. After you left, Professor Elm received a phone call. I have no idea what they were talking about, but after a while, Professor Elm suddenly cried out, "I can't think of anyone more suited for that than Peaches!" Then he insisted that I hand this egg to you. That's how I came here to deliver the egg to you. I didn't need to know that, but okay. It seems that a Pokemon will hatch only when you keep it in your party full of Pokemon. Yep. No, I meant, do I have it in my folder of Pokemon gifts already? And I do not. I mean, I can check again, but I didn't see anything. I mean, the trick, I guess, is going to be figuring out what the hell they would call it. Because I've got a big thing of the Pokemon gifts that I generally need. Like, I've got every Pokemon, I just don't have some of the other, like, really random stuff, like a Pokemon egg, or, like, I don't know if I have, like, the substitute animation, but, okay, let's see. I mean, I've got an execute. Oh god. Sleepy. I don't think it will, but I will check. I forgot about Mega Kangaskhan. What the hell? Maybe down as Poke Egg, maybe? Or Poke something? Doesn't look like it there either. There's one other place where I can check. Because I'm only checking in one folder, which has everything that isn't from Sun and Moon. So I can check the Sun and Moon folder and see if they've got something. Oh god, I've got all the unknowns in here. Why? I also have all of the different skins for Vivelion. Ugh. Okay, yeah, so I'm not seeing an egg here, but I'll go check the other one. Nope, okay. At least not that I can search up, so I'm doing another quick, like, run-through just to make sure. Na-na-na. Yeah, okay, not in any of the stuff I've got. Oof. Well, we basically don't have a Pokemon there anyway, but yeah, okay, let's see if it bounces behind us. I doubt it, but... Yeah, okay, so it just defaults to whoever's next behind the egg. Okay. That makes sense. Yes, but is it an egg GIF that matches all of the other Pokemon? Yeah, no, because none of these are models that are going to actually match the Pokemon the stuff I've already got. These are all models pulled from X, Y, Ruby, Sapphire, and Sun and Moon, so... no? I don't want to have something that looks entirely off-brand when effectively we just don't have a sixth Pokemon. I would like to have some level of consistency. What? Oh my, that egg must be. I see, it was handed so it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then Professor Elm gave it to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Why are they all capitalized? Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? Oh. Oh, is it an Eevee? Because if it's an Eevee, then I'll be, like, all on board with this. I think it might be an Eevee. Because that woman... There's the house, whose name I don't remember, that's basically just full of people with different evolutions. Alifcat, don't question my math. My math? I can't words. You can question my English, because it's really screwed up today. It might be better if I didn't cover both ears, but whatever. It must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increases the power of Grass-type move. Oh, right. So yeah, Gen 2 added carrying Pokemon. Oh, it's not an Eevee? Okay. I don't have any Pokemon with me that know Grass-type moves, so okay. So we already caught a Pokemon in this zone, and we still don't have anyone with Headbutt yet. Oh, well, there's a Wooper. Well, shit. Remind me after this fight to set my audio to mono, because it's actually starting to annoy me. I don't remember when I switched it to stereo, but... Yes, hit me with your water gun. I'm sure it will be very effective. I think my water gun will actually be normal effective against you. Oh, unless he's got water absorb. God damn it, I might be stupid. I mean, we don't get punished for hatching an egg, so I'm gonna hatch it anyway. Alifcat, when I'm done with the fight, damn it! Build my rage. Build my rage! Or build Cyndaquil's rage, because for some reason that is distinct from mine. Damasu, I don't actually know what that one means. So, fair play, I guess? Wait a second, it's night. We could catch this Wooper if we want to. Or we could fully commit to headbutting a tree on this route. Do we want to catch this Wooper? I don't know what else is actually available on this route. No, not Gen 2. Violet City. I forgot that we changed time, so yeah, this is night now. So... if we catch this Wooper, what would we be trading away our chance at fishing up? We wouldn't be able to fish up a Magikarp, a Tentacool, or a Quillfish. We wouldn't be... I don't think there are any headbutt trees here, actually. Okay, we wouldn't be able to headbutt a Hoot Hoot, which we can't get anyway, an Execute, or a Pineco, but we've got other options for that. So basically the only things we would be really giving up are some fishing items, or like a Hoppip or a Zubat. I mean, yeah, Majestic, we have a water type, but that doesn't mean our water type might not accidentally die. Like, we could catch... like, Wooper has amazing typing. Because it's... oh, never mind, we killed it anyway. Fuck. Yeah, it was my punishment for even talking about it. Okay, well, at least we can still fish on this route. Right, there's a trainer right there. I didn't set my audio. God damn it. Cock. Oh, look, it's a Rattata. This Rattata shouldn't be able to hurt us. Admittedly, I only have Lick, which won't be able to hurt him either. But let's try. Yeah, I just wanted to try to make sure. No, no, I must put it to sleep. Haunter must do something! There, Haunter has put it to sleep. Suck it, Rattata. Okay, now then. So we swap over to, like... Maud hasn't had any fights in a little while. I'm pretty sure Maud can beat the shit out of a sleeping Rattata. Even if Maud still doesn't know any good attack moves, but whatever! And is apparently slower than a sleeping Rattata. I know sleep doesn't actually change speed, but still. Ah, fuck, it's awake. Oh! He might not actually be faster, he might just be doing quick attack constantly. Because his only other attack is tackle, and quick attack is strictly better than tackle in this gen. Oh yay, Haunter learned Spite! A move that is actually kind of unhelpful, but still. I think I'm gonna switch... Yeah, so we switched to Haunter, and then I think we're just gonna switch back to, Shock Sheep again. No, not Shock Sheep. Maud again. But let's see if we can get any greed out of this. Holy shit, we're faster! I am not going to use Spite. Because Spite will end very poorly for us. Fear the lick! Fear the lick! Do we want to be greedy? We could do Spite. We could do Spite. We shouldn't do Spite. We shouldn't do Spite. If I do Spite, the Zubat is going to immediately wake up. I was expecting it to wake up and hit us, but okay, that works too. Get paralyzed, you fuck. That works. There, now we can just keep licking it. Unless it does Supersonic. Fine, we'll switch Maud in. Maud can beat it to death with her terrifying stone fists of doom. Ah! Suck on that rock, you asshole. Oh, he got 2 whole... Well, he took 2 whole life. Wait, did we get the Versus Seeker? Oh, you got the Versus Seeker. God damn it. I mean, we have a phone, which I guess is functionally the same in this gen. Suck it, Zubat! You're paralyzed! I wish they brought the Versus Seeker back in more generations. That was such a good item. I mean, X and Y gave you the Pokemon Chateau, which I guess sort of does a lot of the same stuff, and just consolidates it down to one area. But I just wish the Versus Seeker was a more common item. Okay, options. Mono. There we go. I don't remember when I managed to accidentally set it to stereo, but I did, Alicat, I did! Free item! Give free item! Give me the free item! Give it! Give it to me! Give it to me! Right, we can't do shit against a, Rattata, so let's just run. Hey, I did it before you said anything! Oh good, a free repel. Hey, trainer. Why are you staring at a wall? That's very strange. I don't have fluffy ears. Oh. Oh, we can actually sort of deal with this. So Hypnosis? I doubt it was before you typed the message. There's like a 30-second stream delay. That means I probably had already paused and gone to the menu. Fear the lick. Fear the glorious lick. The terrifying lick of Haunter. Sorry, Haunter. I'm sorry, did you just tail whip me? That's not okay. Here, have a Hypnosis. I'm going to try and get one... Oh, I forgot what Spite does. I thought Spite was Curse. That's why I'm dumb. I forgot Spite. I thought that Spite was the same move as Curse. Curse is a very, very strange move in that when anything that isn't a ghost type uses it, they get, I think it's a speed... Their speed gets lowered, but their attack and defense both get raised. But if a ghost type uses Curse, they lose half of their health, and the person who they use it on starts taking massive damage every turn. It's like super poison, but it can't be cleared with a full heal or anything like that. They have to swap out. No, Lick is actually a physical attack now. Why would you do that? I mean, it's been a physical attack, but now it actually makes sense that it's a physical attack. What's wrong with you? Here, have more licks. Haunt Her is just going to destroy this poor Nidoran. This poor, confused Nidoran. It's just like, why am I dying? God, what's going on? Because it can't hit us. Now I feel really bad. It actually can't hit us at all. Damasu, what was the Chewy about? Also, why the hell is Chewy's thing the mana for Chewy? That's weird. Oh, do we have a bunch of viewers? I'm gonna guess we've got a bunch of viewers who are watching on Chewy's channel right now. And that's why the view count is weird. Yes, there are. There are at least 2 who are watching on Chewy's channel, which is why the view count is weird. Hello, viewers on Chewy's channel. Here, just take all of the licks and go away, please. Oh my god, we didn't get any crits. What the fuck? This fight could not possibly have taken longer. Okay, 100 XP is kind of worth it, though. I know you are not the mana pool. But I went to go check the mana pool, and there were people who were watching on the mana pool, because the mana pool... Sorry, that sounded a little bit like a sponsorship on my lips. It's just like, what am I doing? Has viewers currently, and he and the mana pool is hosting us. Oh, hey, youngster Joey. Do you want to battle? It's me, Joey. Were you awake? Oh yeah, I saw a wild Rattata that I thought I thought about going for, but then I failed. Oh well, I guess that's just the way it goes. I'm not very good at oh, for fuck's sake. At catching Pokemon. He's called us twice. Both times it's been, hey, I saw a Pokemon. I didn't catch it. I guess I'm not very good at catching Pokemon. Stop fucking telling me about it. I don't care. It's not my fault you're bad at this game. Are we on a new route? I don't actually remember where routes begin or end in this damn thing. Okay, no, so this is still 32. But I think there are trainers down here. Oh, hey, Mareep. Well, aren't you adorable? Even though I also know that you don't know any moves except for Growl. Yes! We put it to sleep before it can do anything stupid! So now we can lick it to death. Num 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 num. I forgot to check what Haunt Her's ability. I need to... We should put like a hyphen in there or something so that I can actually... I got paralyzed by licking her. Yeah, that tracks. Let's fix this issue. But yeah, Joey does call all the goddamn time. Wait, why was it trying to use Tackle? That wouldn't have done... Okay, whatever. It is probably Levitate, which I would be really okay with, because I love not taking damage from massive ground attacks that I would forget were totally weak to. Ugh. Kindly die, Mareep. Oh, good. Haunt Her learned Mean Look. That's actually a kind of useful move. The hell? Fucking view count is massively delayed for some reason. Okay, I do have potions, but not actually anything that useful for our team. So let's paralyze heal, haunt her. Next time we find a name writer, I need to add a hyphen to her name just so I'll remember to pronounce it properly. Or a space. Maybe a space. Oh god, are you the fucker with nothing but Magikarps? Because there must always be one. Always. Please don't be the asshole that has nothing but Magikarps. Come on, Cyndaquil, you can do this. I believe in you. Actually, I probably should send Shock Sheep out to level up here, but... Actually, this would have been a magnificent place to level up Big Ben. At the same time, none of these are going to have any attacks, and they're not going to give that much experience, so it probably wouldn't have actually been that great. Operating under the assumption that he has nothing but Magikarps. Which I maintain is a likely possibility. Like a very likely possibility, honestly. No, just keep fighting the Magikarp. You can do it. I don't actually care that much. I think after we deal with this trainer, I'm gonna go on a very quick break. And then I'll be back. By quick break, I mean like 2 or 3 minutes max. Because beating up a shit ton of Magikarps is actually really draining. Mostly because it's dull. It's very, very dull. Which I feel bad about, but not that bad, because I'm gonna do it. Yeah, 21 whole experience. We got that from beating up a level 2 Pidgey on the first route. Oh my god, this one's level 15. I'm not gonna be gone that long, man, I promise. Mostly I'm gonna go away so that I can, like, stand up for a minute. So that I can tweet and Facebook message that, hey, we are not Facebook message, Facebook post that, hey, we are still alive. And we've beaten one gym. Oh my god, it used Tackle. I am also going to make sure that Haley is still okay, and that I have any idea where in the blue hell the dogs went. Because I have no idea where the hell the dogs are. Nope, just keep raging. Since apparently this one knows Tackle, we'll just keep raging. I totally have been looking at what's going on in the battle, so... Hit me! Hit me! Thank you. Yeah, Alifcat, I think I might also pull Teefs out of the box and maybe use him, because he seems... not great, but not bad either. I might actually need to heal. Because I'm afraid that a crit will actually kill Cyndaquil here. That was a massive waste of a super potion, but still. I couldn't risk Cyndaquil just getting randomly one-shotted by a goddamn Magikarp. Pardon me while I crack a whole bunch of random joints in my hand. That was almost a decent amount of experience. And now it's a level 5 Magikarp. Fuck you. Fuck you. Are an asshole. I do love that Rage just increases our attack power, period. It doesn't just, like, power up Rage. It powers up all of our moves. Here, have another scratch. Kindly die. In a hole, away from all civilization, please. Yay! Cyndaquil, level 10. Oh, shit! Isn't this the gen... where a bunch of the starters evolve at different levels? because they do the whole, like, some of the starters evolve to their first evolution way earlier and then do their second evolution later. Oh, I was just about to come check and see if you were okay. I'm going to save quickly because if not, I will forget. And we're going to go on a real quick break. And I'll be back in just a minute, y'all. I'm going to wait for the save to go away so the sound isn't playing. Okay. Anyway, be back in just a little bit, y'all.